Welcome, I'm Dr. Janine Bowring, naturopathic doctor, and today I'm going to share with you 8 things to help heal diverticulitis. So we know that diverticulitis is an infection and inflammation in the small sacs, which are called the diverticula, that are outpouchings in the digestive tract. And this is part of that lining of the digestive tract becomes compromised, and we have these outpouchings. And typically that will happen on the large intestine, so at different parts along the large intestine. So this can cause and have a lot of pain and inflammation, usually in the lower quadrant, and can often be confused with other issues like appendicitis, depending on which side it's on, and in terms of female endocrine disorders as well. So that's something that we definitely want to make sure that we're dealing with, and of course doing it naturally. So these 8 things will definitely help to not only heal the diverticulitis, but as a preventative as well, and just a good measure of overall health. So tip number 1 is to make sure that you are getting enough probiotics, so live foods that will help with your microbiome health, which of course part of our digestive tract, we need to have that proper diversity of our gut bugs to help to digest our food and to extract the nutrients and the vitamins and the mineral conversion in our digestive tract is important for overall health. So getting enough probiotics in the diet, maybe you have to go to a supplement, it may be important for your diverticulitis. Tip number 2 is to incorporate digestive enzymes into your diet. So whether this is a supplement, again, which will be a high concentration, I always look for plant-based enzymes to help with that digestion, but also ensuring that you're eating in a relaxed setting so you're actually secreting your own digestive enzymes is really important as well. Tip number 3 is to follow Mother Nature's prescription. So this means getting outside, out into nature, grounding by walking barefoot on the grass, on the earth is really important to pull those electrons from the earth into your body, which has a very anti-inflammatory effect. Also getting the light of the sun on your abdomen, especially first thing in the morning. Now this is really important for lighting up, so our microbiome actually gives off light, so the more light that we can get from the outside, so the red rays from the sun actually can penetrate up to 30 centimeters into our abdominal cavity, so that's really important for the health of our digestive tract and often an overlooked aspect of dealing with gut health. We also know that we need the natural UV rays to help to produce our vitamin D, and that's really important for any type of immune system reaction that we definitely want to make sure our immunity is on top of things when we talk about inflammation in the diverticula, and that can be a common cause for, again, more of that pain, more of that inflammation. Tip number 4 is, of course, to avoid the offending foods that will aggravate the diverticulitis. So that is usually small seeds. This is where some people who like to go for the healthy chia seeds and flax seeds and all of these things, if they're not ground up and properly prepared, these can be, really devastating in terms of getting stuck in those outpouchings in the diverticula. So this is something usually to be avoided until this is resolved. Some people can never really go back to eating those types of foods. You really have to be careful, and this is all the more reason to prevent, developing the diverticulitis in the first place, so that you can enjoy all the foods that Mother Nature has to offer us. Okay, tip number 5 is to do regular cleansing. So I'm talking specifically for our microbiome, parasite cleansing with herbal medicines. We also want to support our immune system, so there are specific immune supporting herbs. I love echinacea, I love astragalus. These are really important for supporting our immunity, especially as it's related if we do have some infection and inflammation happening in the gut, which is often the case with diverticulitis. Tip number 6 is to include L-glutamine. So this is an amino acid which can be found, and I love to go with a functional protein powder. This is really important in terms of not only helping to repair that leaky gut and those tight junctions in the gut, but also helping to soothe that inflammation in the gut walls. And this is where L-glutamine and a functional protein powder can really be restorative to that healthy gut function. Tip number 7 is to utilize a castor oil pack. So I have other videos exactly how to do, with steps how to do the castor oil pack. Really easy and something that you can do a few times a week, at least 45 minutes. It's very soothing to the digestive tract, especially if you have pain and inflammation, but also helps with the immunity and the GALT, which is the gut-associated lymphoid tissue in the gut, which is important in terms of that immune status and how your gut is functioning in terms of its connection with our immunity as well. And tip number 8 is on terms of the mind-body connection, which, you know, if you've watched my videos before, it's something that's really important, that we're addressing some of the mental, emotional, energetic reasons why we may have an imbalance. And with diverticulitis, I want you to think about what infectious person, or maybe it's a place, maybe it's your surroundings, maybe it's something that is irritating and inflaming you. So if you think about that, and usually when people kind of are asked the question and you can sort of pinpoint what that may be very much related to what's going on with your gut and your gut health, that when you find some healing, some resolve around that issue, relationship, or whatever it may be, that this is really truly when the healing begins for your gut inflammation. So today we talked all about diverticulitis and the 8 things that you can do to help to heal your gut with your diverticula. So I hope that you learned something new. I'd love to hear from you. If you do have questions or comments, please do put them in the comment section below. Be sure to share this video as well, and I'd appreciate a big thumbs up. I love all of your great feedback. If you're new to my channel, welcome in. I hope that you'll subscribe and also click that bell to turn on your notifications so you're always made aware of my newest and latest uploads, which happens every single day of the week. And remember to always take good care of your health and do it naturally. Thanks for watching.